What's up YouTube? This is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 2015 Tree Services episode, and today what we're going to do is something a little bit different. Instead of cutting down the whole tree, I just want to cut down branches, which that's recognized as trimming the tree. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I already brought the dump truck out there since the dump truck still does not have a functioning hitch, which I'm working my best on, but until then we'll be using these really nice trucks. So without further ado, we're actually going to the same house that we were at yesterday in the mowing series, so it's also pretty cool. It did not plan to do that. It just somehow happened that that house that I chose to mow, we're actually going to the next day to do some tree work. So pretty interesting, if you want to say. So we'll head on out there, and instead of towing the Bobcat, we'll be taking along the JCB. So pretty cool, and I did not plan for it. It's actually really funny. So we have 3 trees that need trimming. They're right next to the road, and they've been asked by the town to trim them or cut them down because the farm vehicles are hitting the sides of them because there's a lot of oversized farm vehicles. So we're going to pull up right in front of the F-350 and we'll turn the truck off. Don't want to use up any gas, but we'll get this off now. That way the truck won't be rocking back and forth. So it's this tree. I don't want to do that one yet since the trucks are there, but we'll do these 2 trees. So we'll actually put this up here, and this will be a way for us to climb. So we'll climb up here, and I don't know what it is, but the chainsaw, like I've been saying, doesn't want to spawn in when I start the game, which that's pretty odd. But we're going to be using the skid steer to put us in this position since you can't really climb trees. There we go. So cut that dead branch if possible. So we did trim. I mean, we're leaving it like that. I think like that's a pretty good place to leave it at. And yeah, gonna have to clear this roadway as fast as we can. And on the next one, we aren't gonna trim this much. We'll try to trim less so that we can do it. And like, we had trouble fitting all these in the dump truck, so we'll cut these to smaller pieces. That way they fit in the bed of the 9-foot dump truck bed, since that is a 9-foot bed, if any of you were wondering. So we actually are doing pretty well in this series, and I feel like right now I'm talking over a bunch of loud equipment, which I'm sorry that it's happening like that. And gonna cut it right here. That part always disappears. That's fine with me. So we got it fully cut up, and the last thing to do with this tree is to load it up. But we do have 2 other trees, and I want to move the dump truck closer since we want to be as efficient as possible. So I'm actually going to lower the volume there. I don't know if it lowered it for you guys, but it lowered the game volume for me. And hopefully that's going to be a little bit nicer than me shouting over the game's volume, which it felt like I was doing. But looks like we really did cut these to a really small size, which will help us out here And to any of you who have been wondering what do I do with all the stuff inside the dump truck, I actually back the dump truck into the pond, and that pond is where you sell these. So we are actually making money off this. It's a pretty neat way to do it. We'll see at how much of these we could pick up, but it's struggling a bit. Oh, let's hope that this doesn't glitch out. Oh, I don't want to take off. Okay, so that's good. I didn't want to take off half the dump truck side, but we're gonna have to jump up here and cut it in half. Actually, it's not going to fit. That was a bummer, but now will. And we broke the side of the dump truck. Oh my god, it's actually really funny. I don't know why it would go through, since I did put collisions all over the place. Nope. Oh. Now this is a pretty neat idea and pretty neat series that I've chosen to do for a lot of you who have asked for this. But the only thing I have to say is it's really hard to pick these up with the skid steer, and I think that that's half the problem with this series. Is we need to try to find some sort of different bucket. No way! It just hit our truck! That's nice, we put a dent in our truck. That's actually not nice. It's bad. Don't want to destroy our equipment. Oh! We just clipped the whole truck, so way to leave that stick. Oh, almost had it that time around. Nope. Looks like I can't get that. So, that's one of the downfalls to this series, is that it's a work in progress. So, I hope you guys can understand, because logging, it's pretty difficult. But I don't really want to destroy this client's grass, so we're gonna back up and we're gonna move the skid steer out of the way. Back up, and we did get permission to shut down this roadway, so that's fine with that. Put this all the way up there, that way we can climb really high, because I don't want to cut it down that much as we did that time. Oh. Now I don't know how much that's cutting. That's not cutting enough. So we'll cut it right here. And it's actually pretty fun to climb up in these trees. But I think that we over trimmed the last one. Since we took it all down except for like a little bit. So climb up this section, cut it right here, and that's gonna be it. That tree does not look good, and it's not that it looks weird. Yes, it does look weird, because it's not like the regular shape and form of a tree, since half of it's broken down since we cut it. But so we won't be able to get that one over there. That's the whatever you call it, but I really do want to try to get this one. Awesome! Just want to drive a little slow when we do have something in. And we'll try first person for the first time. Oh, just broke half the bed there. It's gonna slide in. It's gonna scrape along the gates there and get hung up. But that's better than putting a hole straight through the side. Oh, I think... Oh! I almost got that one there. But, I think that's gonna be it for today. Today was not the best day, because we did have a lot of problems with this. So, I think that we're just gonna call it a day. It's a little bit shorter than usual. What the heck? Oh, I don't want to go flying in the air, so I'm gonna have to put the bucket down. I think that we fixed it that time, but yeah. We'll just park this truck and then we'll come back for the dump truck later on in the day. But I hope you guys really did enjoy this series. It's a pretty neat series that I've created. And a couple of people have asked about why didn't you combine, and why don't you do mowing and this at the same time. And that's because I really do like my mowing series, and I really didn't want to lose the integrity of that series by adding in something totally different. And it would be interesting, but by not adding it in, it leads to this amazing new series. And I didn't want to have to jump back and forth from mowing and forestry, making it not even. So every other week it would be the same thing. So didn't really want to do that, and instead I created a second series, which is pretty cool. But we'll just head over to the shop here. This amazing shop that a lot of you guys have recommended me to get some sort of shop. So we'll go down this windy road. And I think that we really need to cut these trees down that are on either side. So we might do that next episode, but that's unknown since I really like to just read the comments before I record for this series. So that's what I do. But I'm sorry for any background noise since I did get some sort of message. But I think that's gonna be it for today. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy this tree services. And until next time, I thank you for watching, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe.